Actually, no. If you said it in like your already quiet voice.
What do you mean?
Said it like a quiet, slightly awkward tone. That probably could be funny. Just the crudity of it mixed with your boy next door demeanor initially.
Okay,
but
so
then
like
you just say the douchiest shit possible. You're like, I'm just trying to insert. Like that could be funny. Like a Michael Cera acid way of speaking, and then you're like, and then you're all Travis Scott crude and shit.
Yeah, okay. Can you do it again? Like, man, I'm just trying to insert.
Yeah,
like,
that's fun.
Like, dude, I don't care, man. I'm just trying to insert.
All right, we gotta do this podcast, man.
Okay. All right. So 3 count.
Yeah. Can you take this off?
Oh yeah. Here's what I'll do. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3.
This is 2004, a podcast hosted by 2 guys who were alive in 2004 but weren't born that year. 2004 podcast Odyssey, hosted by Stefan and Bobby DeVore. Smells like shit in this room. I'm Javon Gordon.
I'm Bobby DeVore.
This is 2004.
The podcast Odyssey.
We finish. God damn it, Bobby.
Finish what?
Each other's censuses. God damn it.
We finish each other's U.S. census. Yeah. Every year. We fill out our own tax information.
Without asking information about each other's lives. We just kind of make shit up.
Yeah.
I got 6 kids.
Yo, Javon is in so much debt right now for... I was gonna say something, but I realized how...
purple.
I realized how offensive it was gonna be to Javon.
I'm a purple woman of Native American descent.
I imagine somebody at the Census Bureau office is like, man, this dude's so red, he's purple.
Why would he say that?
Because, like, you know how somebody's so black they're purple?
Ah, okay.
Like, oh man, this dude's so red. Cause,
yeah, she committed to the voice more.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up and stumbled.
Yeah.
And just had to coast it out.
She'd been like, this dude so do the voice I'm doing. Do it now.
Dude, this dude so... I don't have necessarily the deepness. Continue. Do it again.
Man, this dude so red, he purple.
Man, do I need... Isn't that kind of racist?
Yeah,
for me to do?
Do it.
Can we clarify the race of the man telling me to do this right now?
I'm black.
Okay.
Did y'all not know that?
Maybe, no. Maybe they're a first-time listener.
No, okay, I'm black, Bobby's white.
Yeah, we have the pictures to prove.
Let me tell you the type of people we are. I'm cool. Bobby's like a skater, punk type.
You're just cool, and I'm like other descriptors.
Yeah, you're an easy subgenre description. you're an easy way.
Do I have a boy name? Do I have a
Bobby?
blank boy name? Also, my name. I already know the answer to that question, and it's yes.
Yes.
I do have a boy name, but what I'm asking is like, you know how there's like sad boys and fuck boys and what else is there? There's
Bobby's such a generic white
soft
guy
boys.
Name that I don't really know if I can.
I don't even know about white guy at this point. Like, think of how many
Yeah, there's plenty of black dudes with the name, but it's just such a generic American name.
Yeah, well, Robert, you know.
Yeah.
Think how common Robert is.
Yeah.
Not everybody goes by Bobby though.
Yeah.
I think Bobby's like the best choice for me. I may have talked about this on the podcast, but I think Bobby's probably the best choice.
Yeah.
I think it suits me more so than like Robert or Robbie.
My name is The Flasher. That's my name.
The Flasher?
Yeah. I'm a superhero. I expose myself, and that gives me the ability to fly somehow. I don't know.
You feed off of the sexual trauma that you put people through.
Yep. Or my name is The Rapist. my powers that I... Well, you know what I do.
Yeah, dude, you just talk to people and, help them sort out their life problems and diagnose them with, jokes.
Wink, wink. Yeah, that's what I do.
Then you diagnose their, mental illness issues, You get the joke I'm saying? The rapist?
Huh?
Okay. So, what was one of those topics? Oh, you told me to watch that Philly D video, and I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Was some reason you refuse to watch it.
Phil DeFranco he used to be SXE Phil, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
He's gotten better, and that's why he changed the name to Sexy Phil, which he's acknowledged. He acknowledges that he used to be a douchebag.
Yeah,
I still think he's got ideological problems.
Like what?
I saw this video that pissed me off where he was just like worshiping Elon Musk and shit, and I'm just like, I hate when people worship rich people. I've also gone super far left at this point, so yeah, pretty much everyone's a conservative to me at this point.
If you like money, you're a conservative. Okay.
I'm super.
So what was the subject of that? I never watched.
All right, the first story. I think this is the Wednesday video. Tuesday video? I don't remember.
What day was that? Today's the 24th, so that would have been the 22nd, 21st of August?
I don't know.
Yeah, Javon's lost count of what day it is.
I don't pay attention to days. It was, the first story was about, a lady who told, 100 guys to meet her at this specific time, at the specific place in New York. Mm-hmm. 100 guys did show up, and then she, said they're going to participate in a game. Okay. Where she will, but before that, we're going to eliminate people based on stuff already. If you got a beer belly, you got to go. If you're bald, you got to go. It was all part of a big social experiment, apparently. Yeah. Run by the same dude that did that video where that lady walked through New York.
Oh, fuck
with the cat calling shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Fuck that dude.
What was your point here?
Is he trying to make up for it with another social experiment?
The social experiment this time was some shit about the way men treat women on social media. Mm-hmm. This is such a mean social experiment to dudes. Yeah. That it feels like only some shit that a dude would come up with. It feels like a feminist social experiment that only a man would think is a smart social experiment.
How is it insulting to men at this point? How is it mean?
Oh, you don't. Okay, you're gonna invite 100 dudes that are on Tinder. You don't know what kind of dude are you assuming that these dudes are? They're not all the same type of dude.
Did somebody consciously make the decision to contact these 100 dudes, or was it?
She just matched with a bunch of dudes on Tinder.
So was it did somebody pick them out though, or no. Was it just they
just
went
random.
Through?
Just random dudes.
They just liked as many people in the area. Okay.
Yeah. And told all these dudes to meet her.
Yeah. So
she could judge them on their bodies and tell them to leave. Which the point is how dudes will judge a woman on their bodies and stupid shit on Instagram. I mean on Tinder whatever. And it's but this is still mean. Even if you're just like doing the meanness that you think dudes would do to women, it doesn't
still
make
doing it.
You're still being mean.
Yeah, it's.
This is what I mean by a social experiment, like a feminist social experiment that only a dude would come up with.
Yeah, yeah.
Just revenge is.
Yeah, that's where dudes think.
Yeah, like just go for revenge.
We're talking about the same gender that thought
he hired this woman
that thought like revenge porn was real, like a good idea.
Yeah.
Was it the same woman?
No, different woman.
Oh, okay. Because no, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
So just like that, just like the walking through New York thing with the catcalling thing.
Was it low key racist?
No, it was mean.
Oh, okay.
But like,
did she kick out all the black dudes?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it was still just.
Did they go to a predominantly black area so she could pick out so she could tell all the black people to go, and then lined up with 2 people?
She actually, they gentrified specific neighborhoods in the process. No. They were just this.
She went to Williamsburg and got all these disgruntled black dudes to come to her, and then told them all to go find jobs in Harlem.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand how gentrification works, man. I do have a loose understanding of it.
I've seen a lot of doctors with bow ties today.
Yeah.
Well, in the medical library, the medical college. What is
this? Is the medical science college.
Yeah, the medical science college.
These are people that are post-bachelors, at least. These are people working on their masters and PhDs.
Yeah.
These are like people that are going on to be MDs and shit.
Yeah.
These are like, a lot of them work at the hospital because like to get their what's it called, residency?
I think so.
Or whatever. Yeah, you have to have a residency.
Yeah.
And then for your like as part
is that what JD was doing at the beginning of Scrubs?
Okay.
Did they all daydream?
Have you been you've gone to the hospital, right?
Have I been to a hospital?
Yeah, have you been to the hospital?
Yeah.
You've been to a hospital. Okay, so like when you're at the hospital,
I know I've had perfect health my entire life. No.
I wasn't even born in a hospital. I just walked on out.
I ran out of my mom's puss.
So when you're at the hospital, do you just imagine all these lives of these like nurses and shit like being so in depth and like they're all fucking and they all have problems with each other and it's like
do I imagine it's like a medical drama or specifically Scrubs? Which
specifically
one?
Scrubs. Like,
I mean, on medical dramas in Scrubs, they have relationships and shit.
Yeah, which I'm sure happens in real life.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm talking, like, I imagine it's always, like, Scrubs. All the time. Every single time.
They're all wacky.
Yeah, there's all, like, the shit
There's a mean doctor.
There's a mean doctor.
Who calls people Bambi and shit.
Yeah, and then there's, like, there's good doctors. There's, like, the crazy doctor that runs the place.
There's a janitor who's borderline sociopathic.
Yeah, yeah. Which, have you heard the thing that, like, all of the janitor stuff was improv after, like, the first season? Have you heard that rumor?
No.
Apparently
he is an improviser.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not.
That's probably not true. What do you mean?
They said, like, after the first season.
Like, certain bits, probably. I imagine they allowed him to improvise occasionally.
Like, they were saying, like, his entire story arc was all his improv, is what it was. Like, after initially they didn't want to keep that character, but it did so well that...
Actually, was the actor who played the janitor, was he in Blade Runner? Because that was a joke on the show.
Joke? Yeah, he was in Blade Runner.
The actual actor?
That's for sure a fact.
Let me look that up.
I don't know if it's Blade Runner, but he's some cop in a subway in some movie that they watched.
I think it was Blade Runner.
I don't know. But I looked that one up. I know that one's true. Because you can find that exact clip online, and it's from the movie. But I'm not sure about the improv thing. But it wouldn't surprise me.
He's an improviser, so I imagine they allowed him to improvise. Like, I don't think that everything he did was improvised.
I don't know, man.
There was a lot of physical comedy. There's no way they allowed him to just, like, all of it was physical.
Maybe. But, like, his story arc, like, the, like, crazy shit he would do, I think was... Yeah, you're hitting that too? Okay. Yeah, I need you to...
It's right here. That was you.
Yeah, I know. I realized that.
It was crickly, crackly. I'm not finding it if it was.
You know, oddly enough...
No, it doesn't say it was him.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, let's, I'll do a little research while you're doing research. I do, like... It was a great character. Whether or not it was written or improvised, it'd be more astounding if
Scrubs
it was
funny.
Yeah.
You ever seen Cougar Town? The show he made after?
Who?
Bill Lawrence, the dude that created Scrubs. You ever seen Cougar Town?
I've seen like a couple episodes.
It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
You know how Abed on Community had a joke where he's obsessed with it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good show. Not obsessed worthy, but it was like, it's good enough that it's funny enough that it would be like...
I did really like that joke. Did Dan Harmon just like Cougar Town or like...
I have no idea.
Was it just a throwaway?
I think it was just because it was I don't know.
Were they even on the same network?
No, I think that show was on ABC, then it moved to TBS.
What's that dude's name?
Who?
The actor that played the janitor on Scrubs.
Neil Flynn.
Neil Flynn?
Which sounds like a Arrow Flynn.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was The Fugitive.
Oh, it was The Fugitive.
Yeah.
It was in The Fugitive. I thought it was...
Scrubs, Season 3, Episode 8, My Friend the Doctor. Yeah. Yeah, he was in The Fugitive.
Yep.
So... Neil Flynn...
Pull that up, Jamie. Sorry.
Improv Scrubs.
Do you see that?
What?
I saw this... People have been joking about how on, like, Joe Rogan's podcast, he, like, asked his guy, Jamie, to pull stuff up online and it just made me laugh.
So... Here, we're on the Wikipedia page for... Is his character just named the fucking janitor?
Yes.
They don't ever give his name?
Yeah.
Damn. So... Let's see here. Figment of JD's production notes. Flynn is an improv comedian, and as such ad-libs many of his lines, although it is also stated that Flynn ad-libs all of his lines on several parts of the Season 1 DVD commentaries and special features. Both Flynn and series creator Bill Lawrence say that it is generally a mix of ad-lib lines in the original script.
Yeah,
and
so
Flynn
it's
usually
just
building
like,
on the original lines. Lawrence has
got
also
that.
said
You don't need to read all this.
Man, I'm reading it for myself, man. Shit, give me a second. Shit.
You can do it in your head.
Man, fuck you.
So yeah, it's just like it's just a mix. They allow them to add a little bit. It's just like the same thing they do on The Office with like with Michael Scott. Yeah,
I think a lot of them did improv.
A lot of them on The Office. Not a lot of them on The Office. A fair,
probably about half the cast. I would say like half the cast are improv savvy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Phyllis. I don't think Phyllis.
No,
was
I don't think she
comedian.
was improving a lot.
Maybe we're just
the actor that does Oscar does improv. I know that.
Yeah, I feel like he had such a straight man character.
Yeah,
I'm using that irony intended. He has such a straight man character that I don't think
that's bullet wound in your hand is. You're right. One? That is gnarly as hell.
Oh, this one? Yeah, dude, it looks gross, man.
That thing looks disgusting.
It's not that bad.
Have you been poking at it?
No, you
been sucking at it?
I've been sucking on it.
Like a titty.
You know what's funny about this is I actually like an inverted nipple inside of my hand because it's like flat.
It reminds you of their favorite porn star.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I'm
Theory.
Oh, dude, are we at that point? Do we need to edit that?
What? No.
Okay.
I didn't say anything other than
okay.
I can bring people up without you.
Yeah, okay. Inverted nipples are cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, the girl made it a point to tell me that, because like my reaction to her nipples was like, "Oh, cool, you have inverted nipples." Who? Cool. The girl that I slept with that had inverted nipples. I was like, oh, cool, you have inverted nipples? And then continued to play with her nipples. And then, like you would, because you get to see a girl's boobs, like, of course.
Was she bothered by it?
No, she actually told me that. She was like, it made me feel really nice. Because, like, she's insecure about him. And she was like, it made me feel really, really nice the way you reacted to it. And I was like, yeah, who cares? Like, cool. They go, like, they're a normal nipple. They just go inside. It makes me work a little harder. I don't care. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, you know. That was our Metacritic score is already at its average point for the show, despite us being only 18 minutes in.
Oh, man. We're legal.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Once you go 18
minutes.
You can't go younger than that. You're
18 minutes old, man. Fucking legal as it comes.
18 minutes old.
I'm joking.
Nah,
I'm not Dan Harmon.
He was being for real.
Yeah. Would you compare that to the Dan Harmon joke? The baby fucking joke?
Yes.
Well, it was rape, so.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
No, if you have sex with a baby, it's always rape.
It's always rape. Yeah.
A baby in no way can consent.
What about a baby and another baby?
I mean, how does the baby even know? Like,
hey man, babies, man, fuck. You've seen Baby
Stewie.
Doctor.
I guess Stewie.
He has had sex.
Yeah, Stewie's the only baby that could possibly do that.
No, there are other babies, man. There are other baby cartoons that like could do it that just haven't. Because of course, why would you?
Stewie's. Oh well. There's also Ike.
Who's Ike?
South Park.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that fucking story. Damn, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. And it's usually voiced by an actual baby.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
The latest season, it was one of the co-creators' daughter.
Wait, co-creators?
Yeah.
What do you mean co-creators?
Matt and Trey.
Oh, okay. Because you could have just said creators.
Yeah.
Because they're both the creators.
But they're both also the co-creators.
Yeah. It's
like we're the co-creators and the creators.
Yeah, we're both the hosts
yeah.
and the co-hosts.
Yeah.
Because we're always here, you know?
Yeah.
But we call ourselves hosts so we get better pay.
Yeah.
You know, from the 47.
I mean, if we were a hostess, we'd get paid less.
Yeah, of course. If we were a hostess,
that would make us a woman.
That would just make us a woman.
And we would deserve to get paid less. Anyway.
You know who I think deserves You
know what host I think deserves not to get paid at all?
Who?
Chris Hardwick. You know they brought him back, right?
What? On what?
On Talking Dead.
Oh, you said Chris Hardwick. I was thinking Chris Gethard for some reason. Yeah, no. Chris Hardwick, I don't think he deserves... I don't want to say he doesn't deserve to get paid. I just think he deserves to get paid to be a host at a restaurant, is what I'm trying to say. I think that he does not deserve his fame anymore. I think that he doesn't deserve any of the money he's getting right now.
No. And Nerdist he got everything back.
At Nerdist?
Yeah, he got everything he wanted back. He got his show back.
Won it in what means? Like, was there a court case?
No, he just got everything that he would obviously want, his career.
Oh, want.
Yes.
Not won. Okay. Yeah. I genuinely confused what you said.
He got his career back.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said won it.
They put his name back on Nerdist.com.
Really?
They gave him back both of his shows.
Man, I don't know, dude. I think we need to be harder on these dudes.
No, we do.
So, did you watch that video I sent you?
What video did you send me?
About the Blame It on Jorge. I didn't send you a link. I just told you to look at it.
Oh, no, I didn't watch it.
About Dan Harmon? Or Dan Schneider? Because it's bad, dude. It's bad. It's not looking good, man. It's really not looking good.
Blame it on Jorge. Also, because a creepypasta dude on
look.
On
no,
YouTube
dude, he had receipts. There have been interviews. There was this lady on a forum. Also, you know that forum member that people think is Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
They're saying that because the same forum account talked about Dan Schneider being a creep and a handful of other people at Nickelodeon, and there was this podcast which I want to discredit as a podcast, but don't want to discredit this information because it seems like an anti-trans podcast. And I could be wrong about this, but their joke has like a title about cis. So I don't know.
I mean, it's possibly could be Come Town you're talking about because he's also talked about Dan Schneider.
No, I'm talking specifically about the one feature. They had an interview. It's a call-in show, and they had an actress, former child actress, who she was anonymous, but she said that during her stint as a child actress, she had gone to these pool parties that apparently Dan Schneider and the other Nickelodeon execs would host to scout talent. And they said that if you made it to the pool party, you could make it. And yeah, there were also a lot of talk about in casting situations, they would
casting couch?
Not casting couch, but they would have...
That's casting couch, if it is.
Dude, listen. Just let me fucking talk, dude. Let me explain it. Shit. They would have, like, auditions with, like, multiple kids, and they would... I'm talking about something serious, man.
they would have these auditions, and they would have like 30 some odd kids take their shoes off before they entered the room with Dan Schneider. And we all know about his foot fetish and various other things. The amount of data and information that Blame It on Jorge displays is not looking good. Granted, we don't know the like identities of these people.
All right, the podcast was funny until this point, so I'm just gonna bring it back to the comedy.
Okay.
All right.
This has been the Nanette moment.
Yeah, you're just having a real Nanette moment over here, just getting all serious. We were doing a comedy podcast, and then you were like, I actually want to talk about rape.
I sent you that hoping you would talk about it or watch it because I thought it was serious enough to talk about. Also, we've talked about.
We have, but
I think we made the call too.
What?
I think I was probably like, yo, you probably did. We don't know, but it's not looking too good.
I don't know.
But after that video, man, it's not looking too good, man. Not looking too good.
Speaking of Nanette.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I made that joke about Nanette, but Nanette's all right. It's not a great comedy special. It is what it is. It's more of like it's brave and it's interesting. It's an interesting talk type thing.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a big comedy person.
You're a big laugh and gaff type person.
Yeah. And so I don't think it's great as a special.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be at the end. If I was making a list of my favorite specials of the year.
Favorite what specials? Don't just say special
comedy
at
specials.
This point. You gotta specify. Because it doesn't make sense at this point.
Favorite specials of the year? Nanette.
Comedy specials is what he's talking about.
Favorite specials of the year? Nanette wouldn't be on there.
Yeah.
Because it's not very funny to me. It's alright. The comedy's alright, but kind of a little hacky at times. You know, I also have a very high standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had an argument with Javon today about this, that granted he's seen Annette, it's just like
Annette?
What'd I say? It's a Nanette? Yeah, my bad. It's hard to say, dude. Nanette is difficult.
It's also some like Australian gobbledygook.
Nanette did win?
Because she's Australian.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like Nan, like your Nan, your Nanette, your Nanette.
You know my favorite. I can't.
There was Nanette on the Barbie.
I can't do a great Australian accent. But you know my favorite. That's British.
Yeah.
You know my favorite alternative '90s band. You know Nin. It's Nanette. Nanette.
9-inch nails net.
Yeah, that's the joke. That all Australian female cover version of 9-inch nails.
Oh shit! I just saw. Speaking of cover versions, I saw Body Count.
Body Count. What is Body Count?
Ice-T's metalcore band.
Oh,
metal band.
Yeah.
Their cover of Suicidal Tendencies.
What Suicidal Tendency song?
Well, yeah, Institutionalized.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about it?
It's hilarious.
Really? Why is it hilarious?
We gotta watch it. Pull it up.
Is it like, do they do a video?
Yes, there's a video.
Is it like new?
I don't know how new it is.
Okay. Because I'm interested in this.
Might be earlier this year or something like that.
Outside of comedy, because that just sounds cool. Because I like Suicidal Tendencies. I always forget Body Count is the name of that group. This is it?
Yes.
This was 3 years ago. I don't know if this is
3 years ago? Goddamn.
It might be older, man. It might have been released back in the day. I'm not too sure, though.
No, this is 3 years ago, most likely.
Oh, this is from the record label, so... How's your... do you want me to turn it up?
No, I can hear it.
I'm going to turn it up. Oh, okay. Okay.
Since we won't be able to hear it...
I know.
We gotta talk.
Just stuff like this, I just have to hear. Okay.
He actually got his actual wife.
Yeah, dude, of course Coco would do that.
Yeah.
She was probably into the same shit.
Also, I love him bringing in modern bullshit to the song.
Yeah, I kind of dig that. I think it's funny how they, like, really showcase her boobs. It's like... Because there was and like she's in lingerie and everything. Like
he made a point. Like
she's just trying to play a fucking Xbox. This is pretty good, man. Institutionalized. Every time somebody says institutionalized, like institutionalized racism, institutionalized sexism in one of my classes,
you say that under your breath.
I do the backing vocal. Yeah.
You like Tina?
What I don't.
Wait, does Tina do it? What am I thinking? Someone does that.
I don't know, man.
There's a movie or a character that like says something under their breath, like when they hear a certain word or something.
Is it like part of a song or is it just a word, like an OCD thing?
I think it's like an OCD thing. It's some movie or TV show.
Oh, okay. This is a pretty good. Here's the thing, man. I think that I do think that he's a lot smarter and a lot funnier than we give him credit for.
What?
Ice-T.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot. Because you were talking about, there's a line where he says, fuck Oprah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I dig that. When his wife's talking about she saw on Oprah. It doesn't matter. I'll probably just get hit by a car anyway. That's my favorite part of that song. I say, like, you know how you say, like, oh, my favorite part of that movie was the end? Like the joke I made on our Patreon exclusive last week?
Yeah.
That y'all should pay for?
Pay the $1 or what have you.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah.
You know, it goes to help a good cause. We take that money and we buy drugs with it.
Yeah. And food.
And then we sell those drugs to children so we can buy our food.
Yeah.
We don't actually do that.
I do. I don't know what he's talking about.
What, buy food or sell drugs to children?
Food. You're a bad person.
Damn, man. Shit.
Play the rest.
You were talking about how people are starting to think that the Drill Twitter account is ran by Ice-T.
They think the famous Drill account is
run by Ice-T.
Yeah. It's Wint.
Yeah.
At Drill.
Oh, it's Wint at Drill? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Did you know have a Drill book?
Oh, what?
They released a book of Drill tweets.
Oh, it's just the tweets?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like drawings that are supposed to look like the avatar.
Oh, really?
Which is just a fuzzy photo of Jack Nicholson, but it's fun.
It looks like Jack Nicholson, but it also looks like Red Foreman. Trying to eat a ham sandwich. Kool-Aid.
It's his job, Law and Order.
Oh. I'll eat that.
I love they chose the fattest guy to be the meatest murder guy.
That's good, though. You know, representation. Yeah. He's trying to get shot with a pork gun.
Gross.
This is like at his house.
Yeah, this is cheap. This is shot on the cheap.
Yeah. He's probably got like one of his homies just doing it for you.
This is dead air.
No, yeah, I know, it's hard. There's no less. Doesn't matter. I'll probably get hit by a car anyway.
It's not in this part.
I know,
not in this one.
It makes me.
Not talk like this is like more adults than teenagers.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, contextually, suicidal tendencies was a big deal. Could you hear me that little black thing? Javon, put your penis back.
Nah, that's not little. It's huge. And you know that. You said it in text.
I don't know if it's huge, but you do have receipts saying I said that, so...
Yep.
Gotta
I'll put you on blast, sis. And that's T. I don't know.
You put me on blast, queen?
Yep.
You'll put me on Blast Queen.
No, that's...
You'll put me on Blast Queen.
You know, like how the white girl in Broad City says it.
Where did that come from?
Black women talking. And then like gay men and white women stole it. That's pretty much how it happened.
Okay. So is that like just, that's it? There wasn't like one person?
No.
It just became a thing because of that?
Yeah. Most likely what happened.
Oh, man. I feel bad now. Now I felt how you felt when I was talking about Dan Schneider. So,
what?
Sega. What? Javon is choosing to.
Oh yeah, I'm on Twitter again.
So, what do you think is gonna happen with this whole Cohen situation, man?
Cohen. Michael Cohen?
Yeah.
Going to jail. I don't want to talk about this.
Really?
It's so fucking lame, liberal. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't care. Like, this has no effect on Trump. Like, he's not going to jail. It's gonna have no effect on him.
Do you think so?
I legit think so.
Really?
Yes, and maybe this is my extreme cynicism.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's gonna.
It's well founded, man.
Yeah,
it's
financial criminals and rich ass criminals get away with evil shit all the time. So
even if they have a settlement.
No, I think he probably did it, but like the likelihood of him going to jail.
Yeah, the likelihood of him even getting impeached, man.
No, and also that shit about him getting impeached is little.
Yeah.
Chill on that shit.
It's hard, man.
I don't know if that's even what you really want.
Cause yeah, exactly.
You know, Pence is his vice president, right?
Yeah, and look at our fucking house, So
like, let's chill with that. Get him impeached. Like, no, just wait till the next election. Chill.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. We're just gonna have to combat everything.
All these liberal delusions and dreams need to chill.
Because getting him impeached doesn't really do anything.
Also, have you heard about Asia Argento?
To be honest, I may be getting it confused with another thing in the headlines.
All right, say what you think it is.
Is Asia Argento a college professor?
No, she's Dan Schneider. No.
She's Dan Schneider?
That was a joke.
Oh,
Asia Argento is an actress.
Yes.
She's one of the first ladies to come out against Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, okay.
But now she's getting accused.
Of what?
Of fucking a 17-year-old boy in like 2013.
Oh, okay. That...
And she's been bringing up shit like saying that her she was also like Anthony Bourdain's last girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And she's saying that Anthony Bourdain paid him off and it wasn't her money. It was actually Anthony Bourdain paid him. Uh-huh. And then TMZ released footage of like what he said happened between them, which is that there's pictures and texts and shit. Mm-hmm. And she also like brought up some cultural differences shit because she's from like Spain or Italy or something, or France, I don't know, something like that. She's European. And she said
there genuinely are cultural differences.
I know, but it's like Spain, it still doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter what happened in Europe. You're in America. You don't fuck kids.
Yeah.
You don't fuck.
Did it happen in America?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, man. That
so, and this is a kid who he had already played. She was 37 when it happened. He was 17 in 2013.
Yeah.
And people are like trying to discredit him by saying he's been making less money since 2013. Maybe it's because maybe he was sexually traumatized.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the fact that he is also a child star. And he may be suing his parents, which is something people have been bringing up against him. Do you know how common it is for child stars to sue their parents for money?
Yeah, because the parents will take their money.
It's literally
they're prostituting their child.
That's a tale as old as time when it comes to child stars.
I don't know about as old as time.
Why are you doing this to my language right now?
I
know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess. I don't like to use things that might be inaccurate.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bruh, it's my paper.
I'm using figures of speech. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, alright, do that fucking shit, man, alright. Shit.
Jesus.
I thought that my
to be some comedic exploration.
No, it isn't. It's not fun. It's annoying.
All right, man. Continue.
It's like, this goes back to like Charlie Chaplin and that kid that was in that movie with him. The kid.
What happened with that? I don't know anything about it.
There's like a law about people stealing, like parents stealing their kids' money because of the case that happened with him.
What happened? Like,
his parents stole his money.
Oh, did he get his money back?
He sued for it when he became an adult, and they made it a law.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you know what I'm talking about? The kid, Charlie Chaplin.
I know who Charlie Chaplin is, and I can like put things together.
Have you seen that? You never seen that picture of him sitting with a kid?
Maybe, I don't know, man. Charlie Chaplin.
The kid. This image right here.
This image? Oh, okay. Then yeah, I've definitely seen that.
Yeah, that kid. That's parents stole all his money.
Can I say something? And I have been very wrong about who I think people look like recently.
Yeah.
He kind of
looks like Hitler. What? He knows.
No.
He made a movie about it.
Do you kind of think he like kind of looks like Steve Martin a little bit to me?
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, you see a little. Steve Martin looks a little like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
less backwards. But you see a little bit. I think he looks vaguely like.
I mean, in a way that a lot of white guys look like each other. Sure.
Yeah. Here, for sure.
Yeah, in the facial structure a little bit.
Yeah, it's like in the facial structure. Not like you can like see similarities. It's not like overt.
Yeah.
Also, it kind of looks like his face is coming off of his head right here, like he's wearing a mask.
The mask. This is only my mask.
And he takes it off, and he's actually Hitler.
Yep.
It was all a ruse. He went to Argentina. That's where he got all his acting skills.
Yeah.
And then he came to.
Actually, Charlie Chaplin's in Cuba right now, right?
Yeah.
With Tupac. He never died. Legends never die.
Hey. Actually, because Asada Shakur fled to South America. So, that has a little more weight.
Yeah, but it's not true. The man's dead.
Yeah.
Let's stop. I'm not doing conspiracy theories.
He could have faked his death, man. But also, I have been hearing a lot of stuff and like a lot of theorization.
Your goofy ass smokes all the weed, and this is why you believe in conspiracy theories and shit like this.
Listen to this one though. So I've been hearing a lot of like theories about how, specifically like with this whole X thing, like XXX Temptation. It's not with it, or it's not about it. It's just happening like as a result of this being in the news. So I've been hearing a lot of old old hip hop heads talking about how they created this whole look and genre and everything, and then they like see like the cap being reached, and then they kill off. They literally have this person killed to bring in the next line.
No, he was a casualty of some street shit, and that's what happened. He was a young man that died. Let him be dead.
Yeah.
Stop spreading conspiracy theories.
Well, also
I hate conspiracy theories because they're disrespectful a little bit.
Sometimes, yeah.
They're massively disrespectful because sometimes people are just dead. And stop with the.
Well, I think that it was definitely these record companies and stuff sort of. Listen, I think that this was like kind of a little bit of a ploy to like gangsterize black people again.
No, his music was already pretty gangster in the first place.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like it was being pushed and so heavily prominent because of this want to like inspire kids to do gang violence.
Yeah, don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was just like. His conspiracy theory spread because people refuse to believe that shit just happens. Yeah. Life just happens. Yeah. People just get murdered. That just happens in life. That man was just murdered. Tupac was just murdered. It's not a part of some huge conspiracy. I hate conspiracy theories because of shit like this. People just die. People just overdose. People just get murdered. Mm-hmm. That's all that happened.
Well, I'm not saying specifically like Tupac's murder, but I'm saying like the gangster rap boom and like all this shit got taken advantage of as a way to, you know, kind of spread fear of black people again.
Don't think so.
You don't?
No.
You just think it...
I mean, white people are plenty scared of us already. Why do you think they're calling the police about dumb bullshit all the time?
Yeah.
So no, I really don't think that this is part of some huge conspiracy to, like, no.
I don't know, man. I think that there's like a little bit
There's no validity to any conspiracy theory.
I think that sometimes like some of this shit gets bought up because it feeds into the stereotypical idea. But, you know, who's to say? These are kind of, I mean, we're speaking theoretical here because we can't really prove it by any means. But there are correlations.
Yeah, but that man was just murdered. That's what happened.
I mean, I'm not talking about, I've accepted that fact and like moved on from Tupac. I'm talking about other things here.
Yeah. Same with X. He was just murdered.
But I do, that whole, when people stole from like 6ix9ine or whatever.
When he got robbed?
Yeah. I have heard some things where it's like this was about like record labels. Like they gave him money and they like gave him money to like start and like gave him the money to sort of like a loan, and then them taking that, like his jewelry or whatever, was getting that money back for themselves. Because like people do put money. That's why like a lot of why like drug dealers and shit would buy a lot of gold, is because you melt it down and you get relatively the same amount of money back.
Yeah, but I just think that man just got robbed. I'm sorry.
You think he just got robbed?
Shit's just simple. I really conspiracy theories are, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm
lame.
I'm not
creative.
I don't do conspiracy theories.
Doesn't care about exploring ideas.
Shit's silly.
Okay.
And just a little. I don't like them.
How do you feel about? We've talked about JFK. Like, do you?
Oh my god.
Do you think it was like? Because we pretty much have the understanding that it was like a guard, like they either saw what was his name, dude?
Lee Harvey Oswald
about to shoot and fired a shot and missed, or like dropped their gun, and like they framed somebody.
They think that a guard may have like saw him shot, like register his weapon, and then he was the one that blew his brains out.
Yeah.
On accident. It was an accidentally discharged bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey's bullet may have grazed him or missed him completely, and the guard, that's what people,
like stuttered.
Possibly.
Yeah. I think that might be kind of the accepted fact nowadays. Like, didn't all that shit come out about JFK? Didn't they release the CIA records? And then nobody gave a shit? Like, nobody talked about JFK after those records were released.
Yeah.
Like, I remember all the hype when the records were about to be released, and then nothing happened. I was expecting to hear a lot more about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the note that was, or the letter that was sent to MLK Jr. before he died? Because they released that.
Oh, yeah, that weapon by the FBI?
Yeah.
Yeah. The FBI and CIA are shitty, awful, evil organizations.
Yeah. Always have been.
Yes.
Always will.
Yes.
They're not fighting for us.
No, they're evil, and they're only protecting America's evil interest.
Yeah. They're only protecting the elite interest of the evil America. Man, this world's fucked.
Yeah.
See, like, I think that the allure of conspiracy theories is like this distrust already.
People want to believe that shit happens for a reason. It's the same appeal of religion.
I think in general we can say that, but I think with specifics, like specific.
No, I just generally think that even with in general with conspiracy theories and religion, just like it's just people want to believe things happen for a reason, but they don't. Sometimes evil shit just happens. Yeah. Sad shit just happens. That's life.
So, are there any conspiracy theories that you, like, don't have bad feelings about?
No. I don't care for them in general.
Oh, okay. You're not, like, fascinated by the Illuminati or anything?
No.
Okay.
Also, the way I've heard the Illuminati, as much as I've heard about it, it's mostly racism.
Yeah.
Just a lot of white people going, actually, every black celebrity that's big is really? In the Illuminati.
See, I've kind of seen the exact opposite. The Illuminati to me is...
I mean, the world is run pretty transparently by rich people.
Yeah.
But stop believing that it's some like
crazy culty secret society.
It's no secret society. It's pretty obvious it's run by shitty rich people.
The symbol that Drake uses, that owl or whatever, that group that Nixon.
Are you talking about that lodge?
Yeah. There's some things that go on with that.
Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove. There's some shit with that. We don't know the extent, but I definitely think that was an organization of wealthy elites that did some shit.
Yes.
Less of a conspiracy, but like, you hear those stories of where like people have like walked onto the grounds that they hold those meetings on, and
and I could feel just a malevolent spirit just overtake me. Like, shut the fuck up.
Well, like they'll wander on them, and then they'll like get picked up by the police and get taken 2 towns over. And then when they're taken to those 2 towns, they're put in jail, and they're not released for a week. And they don't tell them why. They don't tell them what they did. They don't tell them anything. Like all those shitty stories about that, which I don't believe are necessarily true. I think they get kind of like fucked up in the mix. And also like people want these stories to be so like elaborate and shit. Odds are they would have just killed these people.
Yeah.
They wouldn't they have the power to get away with it.
And we back.
And we back.
And we back. And we back.
And we back.
Some coloring book 2. I don't know.
Sorry.
Is that the beat?
Those are the horns.
No.
Feel free to use that chance. If you're
Probably
out there.
won't. He also doesn't know this exists.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's one of our few fans.
Yeah.
He's low key.
Can't wait to listen. This is my chance to rap. They uploaded.
You bitch, baby, I might be sometime.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Huh?
I don't remember, to be honest.
We were talking about conspiracy theories, but I don't want to talk about this anymore.
What do you want to talk about?
Shit, I don't have any other topics.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, do you know what's going on with this Cohen thing? No. I don't want to talk about that either. Honestly, jeez.
Did
I talk about comedy? Stop.
As like a...
Nanette. I talked about Nanette.
Yeah, you talked about Nanette.
What did I say?
You were complaining about it and how it wasn't funny, but you thought it was good, and you think that you have...
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the other special.
Semantic issue with these experimental or like more spoken word driven stand-up comedy specials.
Yeah.
You're like really, really out here pushing some bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's correct.
Bullshit. It's semantics, man.
Nah, it's the correct response.
It's semantics.
If you're gonna call something a comedy special, it better be goddamn funny.
Here's the thing, though, man. Like, comedy is so subjective.
Nah, it's some bullshit.
I just think
if you're just like, shit shouldn't be serious. You gotta be, shit better be majority funny if you're gonna do a comedy special.
Man. That's the thing, man. Are you saying like...
And I've realized that Nanette's not even as bad as it was because my main problem was with the coverage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it did have like coverage of Vulture was like, what's comedy going to do after this? Comedy's going to have to get its shit together and reorganize itself because Nanette just destroyed comedy. I'm like, shut up.
That's
like,
yeah, it's speaking of...
And also just broad. Like, I kept on seeing things on my phone where it'd be like, we got 500 female comedians and nobody knows of praising Nanette, and I'm like, why would I care about this? Like literally none of these comedians, I don't know who any of these people are.
Oh, is your do you think the internet's supposed to be tailored specifically to people you know?
Shut up.
I just, man, let people be experimental. Quit giving a shit, man.
Nah,
like the comedy
lame.
you like, man. Like the comedy you like. Let other people see what they want to do with it, man.
I don't know. This shit's not comedy to me.
Yeah, but, you know. Like, we call ourselves a comedy podcast. Look at how many serious shows we've had.
Yeah.
Look at how many on-air tantrums you've thrown.
But this is a podcast. You can call this anything. Call this political.
Yeah.
It's only semi-political.
Yeah, it's loosely political.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to explain our show as loosely comedy.
Yeah.
Because we don't necessarily focus on comedy. We talk about whatever we feel.
Yeah.
A lot of the time it's
like
fun.
right now, I'm feeling hungry and horny.
Are you doing the...
I'm ready to fuck a cake.
I wonder what that feels like.
A pie. I want to fuck a pie. An apple pie. And a real American pie.
I'm going to put some cheese on this pie. You ever do that?
What did that mean?
You put some cheese on that pie? I'm going to nut in this pie.
Is that a thing people say?
What?
Is that a thing people say?
What, I'm going to put some cheese on this pie?
Yeah.
Yeah, people that eat American cheese or cheddar cheese on apple pie. People do it.
Who does that?
People do it.
That's some white people shit.
It is some white people shit, but it's a thing. That's a
Shit's
common
disgusting.
thing.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
That's some made up shit.
It's common enough to be a trope.
That's common amongst white people. It doesn't make it common to everybody.
It's
fairly common amongst white people because I've never heard that shit in my life.
Really? Okay, look.
You probably do that shit and you think that's
I've never
normal
done
for you.
it. I've always kind of wanted to see what it's about. I've never been asked to put cheese on pie. Nobody ever asks.
Probably dip an entire cake in milk.
Have I ever told you what I used to do with cake as a kid?
What you used to do?
So what I used to do is I would get the cake in a bowl. If we didn't have ice cream to eat with cake, I would get the milk and I would put it in a bowl and I would pour the milk into the bowl with the cake. Mm-hmm. And then just like eat the cake with the milk.
Yeah, shit's gross, man.
Nah, man, dude, it's like drinking milk after you take a bite of cake. Just easier.
Nah.
Did I spell American wrong?
No.
Okay. It's like a pretty common
thing,
man.
Can I get an American pie with cheese?
Let me get 2 American pies, 1 with cheese.
My Miss American pie with cheese.
Drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was...
So a site called
Brie.
Called Nibbles?
Nibbles? No, this is John Tindorf.com.
But this is apparently his food blog.
It's
called
WordPress,
Nibbles.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Called Nipples.
Nipples.
John.
So...
Lindorf's Nipples.
This isn't giving me enough information.
And the article's called
American Midwest and New England, particularly in American culture. American pie was called apple pie, American pie. Oh.
What did you read?
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about it. In the meantime, the colonists were more likely to make their pies or pasties from meat, calling them coffins.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, that's kind of... Here we go. Cheese.
I like cheese.
American is apple pie. Dog, I swear to God,
that shit's not normal.
No, it's normal, man.
It's not normal.
God, shut the fuck up.
Nah, like Wikipedia is the arbiter of normality and normie taste.
Dude, or right here. An apple pie is a pie or tart in which the principal filling ingredient is apple. It is on occasion served.
You could have just read that part. People know what apple pie is.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I fucking started at a different part. All right, shit. It is on occasion served with whipped cream or ice cream on top, which is known as an apple pie a la mode, or with cheddar cheese.
That's still fucking weird.
Nah, dude, it's a...
Nah, it doesn't make it okay.
I'm not saying it makes it okay, but it's like common, dude. It's a common thing, man.
I have a friend who transferred from Boston, and one night we sat down to apple pie at a 24-hour diner, and he asked where the cheddar cheese was.
This is a Yelp. Just tell them.
Sorry, I forgot about that. This is Yelp, and we're talking from the poster. OP is from Augusta, Georgia, and a lot of people from Massachusetts are responding. It's a thing that people do, man. It's a genuine thing that is done. It's like, it's kind of odd, but I've heard it made fun of a lot in my day.
Have you done it?
No, but I've heard it made fun of. It's just always been a thing.
I've never heard it. This is the first time I've heard of this.
It's in that movie. What's that movie? Oh, Thank You for Smoking. There's a scene where what's that bald dude? He was he's like Michael Scott's old business partner in The Office. He was in he plays a bunch of weird characters. He's an old comedian.
Kochner? David Kochner?
I think so, actually.
Look it up. He was in Anchorman.
Yeah, he was an Anchorman.
Can't believe you don't.
Bro, he has a hard name to pronounce, alright?
You didn't recognize him from Anchorman, though.
I did.
No, but you immediately went to...
Yeah, I was trying to think
of
The
Office.
Ones that would be quick in your head. So, sorry.
Like, that's the creme de la creme of modern...
Hey. Fuck you.
Never. I will never let you fuck me.
Okay.
And nor will I ever not make fun of you for something.
He eats it. He eats it with cheese and Thank You for Smoking. And he talks about how it's so American.
What's his character's name?
Was Nick Naylor.
I think that might be the main character's name.
No. It's Thank You for Smoking Big Tobaccos. Nick Naylor, who spends...
That's the main character.
I'm reading it incorrectly. Maybe it's BR. I don't know, man.
You just go back and look up what his credit is on Google.
Hold on, dude. Give me a fucking second.
Cast.
Bobby J. Bliss. Have you seen this movie? Have you seen this movie?
Haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
In forever.
This is one of those movies where I assumed you had seen it. Because you tend to be an asshole to me about not seeing movies, so, you know. I'm trying to think. Like, there's some... I always get Thank You for Smoking confused with, what's that one with
I fucking
Jim
hate
Carrey?
this dumb shit. Have you heard about this?
What?
I saw an article from Vox talking about how the reason why marijuana should probably stay illegal is because of pot addiction. Shut the fuck up. This is the same reason why people think it should be illegal in the first place. It's some bullshit about how pot addiction is the worst thing. People get addicted to legal shit all the time. That's why Alcoholics Anonymous exists.
Yeah.
Because alcohol is legal and you can do that and you just get addicted to it very easily.
Look at cigarette addiction.
But people don't die.
Yeah.
It takes you have to smoke weed to an extreme excess.
An excess that's not
achievable. In at least one marathon session of just smoking way too much weed,
you'd fall asleep before you like.
Actually, it's fucked the person up before.
Did
you hear about that story with you hear that story with Waka Flocka?
No.
Smoked like 2 gigantic blunts.
Oh yeah. It'll lower your blood pressure.
Yeah, it can fuck you up.
Yeah,
but like it has to. It takes a lot to fuck you up.
An amount that the normal person can't even afford.
Don't do. Yeah.
Like, and I've seen people eat. They took cannabis pills and like canna capsules.
Have you ever done CBT oil?
CBD.
CBD oil.
I haven't done CBD oil, but I have done.
You drank straight oil?
Yeah, dude.
I'm a car.
No. So I guess the show knows, maybe or maybe not. I use a vaporizer to partake in marijuana in the legal state get rid of which we live in.
Annoying animals. Humans just vaporize them. If you're vaporizing gun.
I like to set mine to stun and then shoot it at myself. That's how I get high. I use a vaporizer, and what that does is takes out all basically your like THC and everything. It converts it from THCA to THC.
It's a currency, American currency
within the vapor, and then what you're left with is activated edible marijuana. Mm-hmm. You can eat it. They release the CBDs and the other cannabinoids that you don't necessarily get when you vaporize it, because you vaporize around the temperature that you get THC out. Yes, you do get some CBDs and CBDAs and like 1 and 2 or whatever, and some other cannabinoids, but not to the extent that you do when you eat it. Or when you smoke it. Yeah, when you smoke big black cocks, and
you're smoking big black cocks.
Could you imagine somebody like says like, "Oh, we're gonna smoke today," and then like when they get to your house, they unzip their pants and like put the blunt that is gigantic through their pants, and they just like plop this giant like very porn-esque size penis looking blunt on the table, and it makes a thud.
Giant phallic penis. Giant, like, penis-looking dick. Giant penis-looking...
You need to get laid.
Giant penis-looking blunt.
Yeah. Yeah,
but with balls? Is this a blunt with balls?
It could be if you wanted to.
Sound like a movie. Man. The blunt with balls. That's going to be our art house suite movie.
Man, we were smoking... Man, this blunt we were smoking the other day, man, it was so heavy, man. This blunt had balls. I
was like, when my dealer brought it, I was like, man, you have a lot of balls bringing that in.
He passes you the blunt while he's got like a sack of schoolhouse dodgeballs over his shoulder. He's the ball captain for the week. But like, so
wait, is my dealer a child or a gym coach?
Your dealer is that one character from Hey Arnold. They got trapped in the room. He locked himself in the room and had a standoff with the principal. But no, I've eaten the weed that I vaporize, and I've smoked that, which gives you some CBD. So I assume it's similar. I'm actually on that right now. I smoked a ABV joint before it came picked you up.
An ABC joint? An NBC joint?
Spike Lee's new ABC joint. Blackish.
What? Oh, he had nothing to do with that.
It's black-ish.
The black Klansman.
The Blackish Klansman. Yo, can I talk about something real quick?
What?
I don't know how the fuck Ariana is staying with Pete Davidson since he dyed his hair blonde, man.
Yeah, he's also Pete Davidson. I try to defend him from all these jokes people are making online. Yeah. In my head, I'm like, oh, guys, calm down on him. But at the same time, he did get a tattoo on his chest. I don't know if that's new.
Oh, which one?
I showed you it, right?
I don't know, man.
Jokes come and go, but swag is forever.
That's a joke, man. That's his. That's a level of irony that I believe he's on. He's coasting on that joke. I
hope.
Like, that's a wave.
I hope.
That's a joke.
But he's also friends with, like, what's that white rapper's name?
Logic?
No.
He looks like Logic.
No. What is his name?
White rapper. Mac Miller?
Nope. Mac Miller's his ex's.
Oh, yeah.
Ex. I mean, his fiance's ex.
Yeah.
That'd be weird if they're hanging out.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of white rappers. MGK.
MGK.
Really?
Yeah, it's MGK.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is MGK the southern one?
He's from Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's MGK.
Oh, okay.
Saw a picture where they were standing and they were both like without the shirts and you could see all their tattoos and I was like, this is the douchiest picture ever. Ooh, I gotta show you something that made me laugh real hard. It's a tweet.
Okay.
Like,
it's not show worthy.
Yeah, not show worthy.
It's not show worthy.
Also, people have been making jokes about how anemic he looks.
He does look anemic.
He does.
But that's just his skin tone. He's just pasty.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Dude, just everything was alright until he dyed his hair, man. That's such a bad look for him.
It is.
I've seen a lot. Okay, so dyeing your hair blonde as a man is in again.
It is.
And I've seen a lot of dudes pulling it off, man. But Pete Davidson is not one of them.
If I did it, what would you say?
You can pull it off. Would you just keep the fade?
Probably.
Oh, dude, no, you can't do that, man. That's too much money.
What I gotta do?
Because if you kept the fade, you realize like you would just be every time you got a haircut, you would just lose all that blonde.
What do I do?
You could get like little twisties and dye just the tips blonde. So you have these little yellow worms sticking out of your
first off, hell
hair.
no. I want to know.
You could get the puffs.
Not maggots.
Yeah, they would look like yellow maggots.
I don't want maggots coming out of my head. I'm good.
You could walk around like a zombie.
No ramen noodles coming out.
Dude, that's what you should do, man. You should get that early 2000s JT look. That Chad Kroger. That Chad Kroger of Nickelback look.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You could
What are we on time?
4:51.
I think we're good.
Oh, the show?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the recording.
For this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You've heard enough.
This has been enough with 2004 Podcast Odyssey.
I'm Javon Gordon.
I'm enough, and this is enough.
I'm Javon Gordon.
It's been enough.
That's been Bobby DeVore. This
Enough.
has been 2004.
It's been enough.
Odyssey. Farewell.